this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Really? Just going to play wide 9 on this bullshit. Can't believe people do shit like this.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Smith.
Block shit.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 57 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, we've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years.
All right, man, y'all in for a treat.
It never gets old. Well,
been working on this for a whole month.
For us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage,
so much out of this shit just based off what he do.
The Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 18.
Just go through your cadences, man. It's the big thing. So he doesn't know if you're running or passing. See what he does with the motion and hike it.
They go with Washington to begin the drive. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Okay, he's got to cover
that
3.
Play a success. A nice
so he's trying to stop the stretch.
Sets up a very manageable second down.
We'll go to our spacing play. Watch this shit now. 93. That's a cover 3 beater right there.
From the 22, Carr.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
It's incomplete.
I just motion
trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches.
All right, so he's blitzing that corner.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a third and 6.
What we're going to do is we're going to fuck his zones up.
They run with Washington. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Stay in that the whole game.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
And with him doing that, that opens up all kinds of shit. Because now, okay, I'm gonna block him.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football.
Sometimes you got to take the sack, man. Sometimes you got to take it.
Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
So he's still in zone coverage.
Now Washington.
Go forward, baby.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Can't press inside receivers.
Shotgun now for Carr. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. Out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Try something. We'll go inside this time.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr.
There we go.
He gets it to Brown. Complete. Boy, a real head scratcher.
Are you
there.
kidding me?
And it'll be a turnover on down.
Where's my forward progression?
Partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking
Wow.
on 4th and long there at
Whatever.
this stage in the game, but do you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was.
Man,
but it takes me back to a number of
it's like once he gets in open space, they won't let you turn around and square his shoulders. They need to fix that.
Devontae Freeman.
He got cheated on that first down. Y'all saw it, sat there and watched it. See, that went on the ground. They didn't throw the whistle.
Now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's
I'm gonna stop doing that possession catch on first downs, man. Fucking, I'm just gonna aggro or rack that shit.
About a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Game already cheating me.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line,
he's just gonna stay in one defense, so that's kind of killing the scheme that I want to do.
Special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Stay in one
Almost what we
defense
call
all
the
game.
green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
If he's doing that and he has auto flip one, that means that right corner flip back is blitzing every time. So all I gotta do this, manipulate the zone.
On 2nd down now, it's Washington.
There we go, Trent.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
That's sad.
It's almost like baseball.
Because now I know what you're doing, dude.
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
All I gotta do is stay away from Keanu Neal.
And avoids the turnover. And he loses the football a second time. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
I'm gonna pick on his user.
45. Hey, Charlie. 45. Here we go.
A quick pass.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Let's go, D.
Over the top, over the top, over the top, over the top. Go, go.
Wide open receiver complete.
Play me like I'm weak stand.
A
Same
big
defense
chunk of
whole
yardage
game.
before being
God,
dropped inside the 40. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check three.
Right there.
Carr gonna throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
That route is undefendable.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
If I can get him in man coverage.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Running it, Washington. And oh my goodness,
damn, I
he loses it again.
Run into that motherfucker, man.
Shot at the 33-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. They just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Really hate playing people like this.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Ryan. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Now Ryan on 1st down. It's caught. Smith. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Ryan.
Still got hit, though.
Receiver, it's Jones for the
Oh, I got a
touchdown.
hit off, man. That's all right.
Julio Jones.
Let's see what's going on now.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons push further out in front. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick.
Why do people online play like this? Like football.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
Cornerback blitzing the right side, so all I got to do is go to the left. Yes, Keanu Neal, is he in the box? Yes, I can ID him.
Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of...
God damn, that boy Neal.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
I'm going to hit R1.
The biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball.
I'm in a box,
They don't
ID his
care if it
ass.
was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that
Hold the
ball's
ball,
on
hold the ball,
ground,
hold the ball, good shit.
whether you get it or your teammate gets it,
Oh,
just as
I'm
long
good
as
for
you
now.
retain
Just hold
possession,
R1.
that's all you're looking for.
The safety, Keanu Neal,
In the
there to
box.
make the tackle.
ID him. Worry about it, come on.
On second down, it's
Get
Washington.
blocked, there we go. Let's pick him up.
And he gets it down to the 32. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I'm going to have to block him, ID this guy because he's blitzing with him. And I'm going to definitely... Got him.
On first down, call.
Oh, that's P.I. Y'all ain't got to fix that shit. Oh, my God. Pass interference, man.
Stages of the first half.
Well, that's a drive killer
supposed to be
right
getting
there.
away with
Not a
murder.
really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle, looking for a seam. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
I'll just run another route at
Stop it
him.
with 16 seconds to go in half
dual
number
route.
1.
That's crazy, man. People getting away with
A
P.I.
fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
No damn well he ain't protecting the ball.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Straight over the top.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to air one out.
Good shit.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm going to be getting out of what I want to do because people just be running one play the whole game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball.
This guy that's trying
some way to string something together here, don't they?
They're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts it. Now on first down, it's Washington again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Washington gets it going right. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Play that I messed him up. Oh man, Washington tired. That's not good.
A give running left. It's Washington. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Gonna stay.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Josh Jacobs, who won a national title with Alabama, on this field. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Get a chip block right there.
45.
Deep. Give me a curl with him.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Go!
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets
now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Take the pass away.
He's airing it out.
Give me that. Oh, my God. They won't let me use her.
Too tough to hold on to that one.
But they let this dude PI me. Maybe that's what I should start doing, man. I don't like playing like that because it's dirty.
You've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what?
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
I don't bite on that play action, man, unless you just really got a run game.
In the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey, team 6.
Press them on the outside.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Freeman. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Send him deep.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
Gotta block Jacobs.
Check. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. In your face. Later one.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for
Not
a delay.
The play I
We're
wanted.
going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their
corner
first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
That corner route.
Hey, Orbit.
Jay.
Express. Come get some. Come on.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr looking deep
downfield. Come on!
This is going to wind up incomplete.
Can't wait to the roster update.
Deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
No, damn well that boy better than a 69 overall.
The
only thing fucking me up right now.
On 3rd down, Washington. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down.
Hit by no more hit sticks. If he over there, just fucking hold R1.
On 2nd down now. It's Washington,
Hold it.
and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
All right, it's just
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I can't do the play I want to do because what's happening is, like, I could try it. I might have to block the tight end, and I'm gonna have to. Hike it.
From midfield, here's Carr.
That's the play I wanted.
Running back, it's complete. And he's got this down
You're
to the
gonna keep blitzing that corner. We're gonna take
Give
that.
him a first down, 15 yards that
so
time for the
block
Raiders.
this tight end.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I want to do something with him. I really do. Come on.
Carr now to throw.
There we go. That wheel route gonna fuck you up. Keep blitzing that corner.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Just adjusting to
That
go
was
ass.
play number 7 on this drive, and it got him
You gotta
7
respect
yards.
that shit now. And what's gonna happen when you respect it with your user? I go over your top.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
I should have fucking touch passed it. That was a touchdown.
Picked up by Keanu Neal, and he returns it up just shy of the.
You won this, man. Good game. We'll try it again. He glitching with Keanu Neal, doing pass interference, getting away with it. I swear folks be doing the most, man, because there's no referees. I hate it, but, you know, people do what they got to do to get a win, I reckon. That's what you have to do to win. That dude literally knocked my man 20 yards off the field. Then I had the first down. And they didn't throw the whistle. They didn't give me forward progression or nothing. I'm like, okay. That's that DDA at its finest.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set.
I mean, when I play head-to-head, I'm not really playing for real. I'm just using schemes and shit. Like, if I play for real, I'm going to use more play calls, more formations. Try not to use everything. You know, it depends on how people play.
Here's Tucker now out
Hopefully
to kick this one away.
You know, I like having clean games, but you know, you get these people that like to use it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hit your receivers 20 yards downfield.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All right, let's get back into it. Go dual halfback. Yeah, I know. Go dual halfback. I could do that, but I just really want to show y'all this scheme. Alright, so we're gonna flip the play. And you know, it's really just your motions. You can do a lot. You can see what people are in.
On first, here's Washington.
See what they like to do.
That is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll
He's in
lose
cover
yardage
4, so
to
we
start
can
things
attack
out.
cover 4
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Cover 4
The
got
opening
some
play of the drive
weaknesses.
goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Over the top.
Now Carr. Flushed out.
Better not
And
fumble
give him
that
10
shit.
that time as he was able to get away from the
so if he
pressure
just
and get
stays
a
in
nice
cover
gain.
4, we can attack him. There's so many ways to attack this shit.
And just play number 3 here
right.
on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Now doing that, I'm just gonna go over the top of your head. You gotta respect the underneath.
Here's Carr to throw.
Lost
He's
him.
got a man. It's Williams.
Try me. Like I'm weak.
He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
So you got to use those, man. Like you can catch all of them. You just got to switch to them and already, you know, get yourself in position while the ball's in the air. You can't wait till the last minute. Right, so he's going to do that. He's going to do an inside zone. Now, the way I like to run this is like this, behind the tackle. Get him a lead block for you.
Washington. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Okay, so he's running
Tough
cover 3 now.
That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, cover 3 and cover 4, they weak on those sidelines.
Stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
That looks like man. All right, so we can go the spacing, block the tight end, wheel route the halfback, and all I need is time. Come on, Jacob.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Don't worry, when he get that roster update, he gonna be nice.
Let's face it, that's gonna be a tough catch all the way because
of the presence of the defense right there
as he was trying to haul it in.
So what we're gonna do?
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Where's cover 3 weak? Sidelines. Even if that's man, you gonna man my tight end? We'll do that.
49, guys.
Let's see.
Throwing his car on third down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards that time.
They stay in cover 3 or cover 4, man. Them sidelines weak as fuck. You hit out routes on them all day. See, I can fucking hit the seam. Motion him out. And fucking do a little check down with him. Block this guy over here.
Throwing now is caught.
Touch pass. There we go.
This is caught by Antonio Brown.
He's going to stay in that. He's just going to attack.
Even
with your max coverage, I'm going to attack that all
They've got
day.
another first down. The Raider passing
He's still in cover 3.
All cylinders right
cover 3
now.
press. I'm still going to get this. All I'm going to do is make him respect that over the top.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right.
Throw it! Carr.
And he will go down outside
Quick
of the
release,
pocket
quick
for
release,
a
quick
sack.
release,
Tried to
quick
get away,
release.
but could not. They've been moving the ball well offensively,
Hopefully
really getting into
update
a
his
groove.
throwing
Last play,
mechanic.
pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage,
send
or do
him
you do
out
it
here
with
to
pressure?
block.
They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Do our cadence.
On second down, it's
Look
Washington.
at there. All you have to do, motion them out when they base a line, man. They'll block for you.
End zone for a Raider touchdown.
Dumbass.
DeAndre Washington, 27 yards.
Now why you don't baseline against close formations, man? People will pick your ass apart.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
All I got to do is,
you
know, I'm in a close formation. All I got to do is read one side of the field. And if you baseline, that tells me I can motion the receiver out and take him out of the play and have everybody, you know, lined up for the blocks. And that's going to be game.
Pick it up.
He's going to quit.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Use Riley. I mean, start Riley. Just wait for him to pick his play. Gun spread. So anytime they do spread, I'm just going to play cover 2. Dime. And
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Sit back here.
A first carry now for Kenneth Dixon.
Slow it down.
Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
All right, so dime is not a good matchup right there.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
And they use nickel blitz too. Press.
Second and 5 now. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Jackson steps away, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Max Crosby able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go!
Jackson. A safety with a sack there, LaMarcus Joyner. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Should come through
Here's
clean.
Jackson on 3rd and long.
Yeah.
That'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Back to the money. Let's get to the money plays.
Somewhat predictably,
it
doesn't pay off.
He's backed up kind of far.
Will force a turnover on down.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did it again. Come on, man. Call the right play. I'm worried about none of that. Because all I can do is attack one side of the field.
They'll run on 1st down. Washington. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
He's going to play cover 4. We're just going to go spacing. Bueno.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. Throw left side complete.
Ooh, Jacobs, nice.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Stay in cover 4. We're just going to stay in space.
But if you're on offense, be aware. Ball may come your way.
Target.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He's got his man.
Stay in cover 4. We're going to stay in space. Mix it up, bro.
15 he goes.
Stay in that shit.
Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
I see something. I want to try it. I'm going to have to block him.
Come to me, it's me.
Carr now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half.
Then you're in a 3-4 defense, so
14
those
to nothing.
DEs, they not fast enough to contain me. That was a 3-4 defense. Ass.
Fans, a
See how he base the line?
I have a note card.
All we got to do is this right here.
Halftime preview.
Mess his zones up, get our matchups.
We'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay.
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
you know, writing down your
all on that max protection defense.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Look at this guy. See how that cornerback's out there on the edge? All you got to do, boom. Motion them out. They're both blocked. Look at there. Easy.
Over the line and in for a Raider
Why you don't base a line, man? Man a line against formations like this, guys.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
Man a line prevents you from getting blocked out like that. Base a line, you got one corner out there and one safety. Fullback gonna pick the safety up. One of the receivers is gonna chip block the linebacker. Other receiver gonna take that number 2 corner out the play completely.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Matchups.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh,
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
See, I ain't a gun wing, so what we're going to do is go to our coaching adjustments. We're going to turn man align on because we know the formation. We just pick up cover 3.
The Baltimore
see how we
offense
matched
at
up?
the line, set
Defense
to
look
get
kind of
going.
crazy, don't it? But look, they all matched up.
3 scores, a 3 and out
So
here,
look
or inability to put any points up.
You got that slot playing that inside third.
Yeah, and
man
what you
align's
also
nice.
have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Keep them from
thinking
going
you're
deep
going to
on
get
you.
all these points
For real.
back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not
All
saying
right,
you
just
have
be on
ultimate
coaching
patience here,
adjustment
but
so you know what he's
have
in.
to go ahead and force
So if he a
everything
bunch
either.
quads, we can go quarter and play cover 2 seam.
A big
Man
hitter to
aligned.
start the
Look like
drive,
man
has him up
coverage.
near midfield here for
Look
first
at how
and
them
10.
safeties play.
Jackson from the shotgun. Going for the deep ball.
Jackson can't throw
And
it.
that is incomplete.
That's why I ain't worried about
Showed
it.
off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
So we're just going
But
to
that
stay in
certainly looked like
coaching
something that they
adjustments.
discussed all
Wait
week
for him
in
to call
practice,
his
getting ready
formation.
for this one. Take the big shot
That way
right
you
out
know
of the
if you need
gate.
a base
At
line, he's in
worst,
gun
you'll
empty.
open up the defense a little
So
bit,
we're going to
loosen
go
them
base
up,
because
have back on
I'm
their
going
heels.
into a blitz right here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
So now just watch.
Now Jackson going to throw again. It's caught by Mark Ingram.
We were there.
Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Now, let me put my...
Jackson
went for the
now.
hit.
And he's got Snead.
Oh, we
And
still
the
got
ball
it.
is knocked out, and the Raiders pick it up. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
He gonna quit.
We have seen this before, and we know
right, so
coaches
what?
preach about this and work
I want to see if I can get him out of
this.
this cover 4.
Catch
So
the ball.
we're going to attack
You know
where the
there's gonna
cover
be some
4 is
traffic
weak. Since
somewhere,
those 2 safeties
you
are
gotta
in
put it
quarters,
away
that
and
means
secure
they're
it
protecting
as they try and get downfield.
the hash to the numbers, meaning that middle seam should be wide open. Now, the only thing that I would have to do is I have to get that outside quarter to respect.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr.
Look at Love
He's got it to
playmaker.
Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So I need another
Just
route.
like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
All right, so he's in cover 3. Cool. So all we got to do is get that, give me that wheel route, and get him right there.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Flush to his
Go
right.
upfield, go upfield.
And that is
The
incomplete.
playmaker sucks
Took a
sometimes.
shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. And okay, so much for our halftime
Oh,
break.
shit,
Apparently
what
we're gonna
halftime?
get right
My bad.
back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the
Always go
1.
for that hit stick on one of
And
those
his guys will
blockers,
get the
man.
football right at the 20-yard line.
Like I said, be on your coaching adjustment. Be ready to switch whatever your alignment is, just so that you can match up. Because you got 10 seconds. Gun doubles, so we'll just go man align, and then we'll play like a nickel cover 2 temp 2.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more
What's that
clinical
corner
than
this
that.
time?
And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here.
Oh, you gotta lay a better hit than that.
They just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
How they
Yeah,
get
a few
the
more like
possession
that,
catch?
they'll be
Man,
right
I
back
go
in the
for
game.
possession
And if they
catch.
can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. LaMarcus Joyner able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack on first down, Jackson
should have picked
looking
that.
middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And that takes us from second
now
to
we go
third
back in
down.
our coaching adjustments.
The touch
We're
and
ready.
time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip
auto
on that
gun
one.
empty. We
Needed
go
just a
back to
little bit
base.
more finesse trying to get it to his back.
We can go into our blitz package. Because he's in now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Blitz tomorrow. Sit him right here.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
This has kind of been the story.
Be ready.
All night
Always
long,
be in your
hasn't
go.
it? An inability
Wait for them
really
to
get
pick
much
season
done
gun
on third
trips.
downs, and
So
it's
we're going to go
costing
man
them.
align. We'll go into dime. Tampa 2.
I guess they figured they got to start taking some chances.
Now my
Here's
slot's
a big
playing in
one
the
in
middle.
this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Here's Jackson to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's
Just know when to man align, know when to base align. Just pay attention to their formation. Feel like when you get a... See, he's going to quit.
incomplete.
Oh, he didn't quit?
It's a turnover on downs.
The offense
All right,
back out
so
there
it's like
at
he
the
mixed
line,
it up a
ready
little
for their
bit.
next drive.
I'm not worried about you doing that right there because All right, we got to block him. We got to compensate for that route being gone.
Here we go, DK.
Might be able to hit him.
Carr now on first down. Flushed out right. He's got a first down past the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their
Gotta set your
quarterback's
feet
going
for
to
them
do.
throws.
when he's
So
setting
he
up
sees
the
in cover
football.
3 match.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run
So
and
I'm
get
gonna
on the
have to
move.
slide
He was able
protect.
to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice
To
throw.
this side, definitely.
Switch.
ID him.
694. Express.
On first down, Carr. And
There we
Waller
go.
taking it in
Tackle
over the
him where he's
middle.
weak.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Could have waited a second, bombed him.
They've got another
But, you
first
know, just
down.
take
The
what he
Raider
gives you.
passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
He had a linebacker on a 88 speed tight end.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on
What I
first
said
down.
about baseline, look at him. Now I'm about to have a matchup. That receiver's going to pick the safety up. That receiver's going to pick the corner up. Jacobs is going to pick that linebacker up.
Carr gives it off to
Look at
Washington.
her. Everybody got picked up like a
He's
call.
got the first down here inside the 30. And he is in.
Well, you don't
Touchdown,
baseline, man.
Raiders. DeAndre Washington.
You don't baseline certain formations. Like I was in a close formation. He didn't pay attention to what I was in.
Extend that advantage.
I'm in an iPhone close slot, so you
Extra
cannot
point by
baseline them
Carlson, up
close
and
formation.
good.
Slot
And it is
formation, that's a no-no.
28-0.
Because you're going to give me a matchup. And I take everything that I learn on offense, like I'll learn stuff as I go, and then I'll apply that to my defense. I'll pay attention to the formation they
This
come out
fielded
in,
at the 2.
and it helps me know when I can baseline and when I should man line.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the
Like I said,
30-yard
just
line.
wait on your coaching adjustment. See what he's in. He's in a bunch. We'll play man line. And since he's in a bunch, I'm expecting like a toss play.
The offense now
So
at
we'll
the
just do
line,
this
ready
and
for their
press.
next drive. And here we are,
Shade
almost
out.
through 3 quarters of play, and this
how
passing
did I
game
know it?
still has not really found
How
any
did I
kind
know
of
it?
rhythm.
Put it mildly because they're not even over 100
You see shit
yards
so
yet.
much, you
And
already
in
know
today's
what
NFL,
people are doing.
where it's a pass
All right,
first
so back
league,
in coaching
that is
adjustments.
quite surprising. Not many
In
teams
your auto
patient enough to
alignment,
stick
wait till
with
he
the
picks
run.
his play.
Everybody wants to advance
He's
the
in
ball
gun
through the
empty, so
air.
we can
They've got to
go-
get their timing back.
We can go base for a blitz. And then I'll play like cover 2. I got enough time.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Play it like this.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to walk one deep left.
Ooh,
side.
Joyner,
And the
nice.
defense has it covered.
Joyner,
It's intercepted.
nice.
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
See, no one to
And he's able
baseline,
get
no
it
one to
back
man
here
align,
to
dude.
the 43-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not
I
a real
wanted
good
him
throw
to
that
wheel
time.
route with his
It looked like he tried to
halfback
put a little
so
too much
bad.
air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Raider offense set
so
to get
he's
this
been
drive
playing
started.
like a lot
this
of
is sort of what you would
he's
call
not
a
giving me
put-away
that
drive,
real
isn't it? They
route.
score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on,
come on,
you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Imagine if you have like a back like Kamara or someone that can catch the ball out the backfield real good. That route right there nasty. For the most part, I get away with it.
Incomplete pass brings him up 2nd and 10.
Same thing. He's going to stay in that. He's back to the baseline. Told this guy, all we're going to do is we're going to attack this side. We got a matchup over here. Everybody's blocked. Make sure the middle's blocked so he doesn't attack the A gap.
They get it to Washington.
Look at there.
Right
Called it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one.
Yeah, he's going to quit now. That's why you don't baseline. As soon as I see baseline, I'm doing that every time. You do not baseline against slot formations. And when you play like that, it stops people from getting, like, people won't get sacks on you. As long as you make the right read. It's a lot of pre-snap reads. And it also keeps them off the commit. Like, you can't pass commit or run commit because you're making the reads off what you see.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
What is this guy doing? Like, calling timeouts. No, I'm about to score again. It's about to be 35-0 if you don't quit. There you go. But see that, I mean, for the most part, it's a nice little scheme. Like, you can do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of shit you can motion. The motions usually can mess people up. Definitely need to get me a new mic, because I think my receiver doesn't work on this one. The mic works, but the receiver doesn't. It sucks. Hey, what's up, dude? Not much. You ready for this lesson? I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm being for real. You ready for this lesson? I'm streaming right now, man. You on YouTube? Say hey to everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their NFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. This is taken at the 3.
Like 200 something, maybe. I got a picture. I got my personal picture of me wearing a black shirt, smiling. Yo, Shadow X. I'm streaming right now. I'm live, and This I-form close scheme. I do a lot of autumn wind series. Just look up the autumn wind series. It should bring it. No, I do not play Fortnite. Let's see if I can. You said what? Yeah, there's a picture of me smiling. Wearing a black shirt. Actually me, yes. Actually me. No, you good, man. Alright, so I'm just gonna sit here in the coaching adjustments. Wait for you to pick your play. Gun. Yeah, I'll sit right there, wait for you to pick your play so I know what kind of alignment I need to be in.
Mahomes now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality.
You just take what you give.
You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now
kind of ready for the roster update.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Just wait right here, see what kind of play you're in, so I don't know what adjustments. Gun double Y flex, we'll use that align.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
He can be stopped. I just got to adjust to it.
Tyreek Hill, 76 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team was lucky to cross our
watch
goal
it while
line.
we play.
They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored and answered back. Something
you can go back and check later.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and loose football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chiefs.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. It's Washington. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down now, it's Washington. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
56, Mike, 56. Stop your whining. 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check 56. Tackle. 56 to Mike.
Here we go on fourth down with Carr. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. They'll try the left side. Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
56 to hey, foxtrot. Rabbit. Express. 56 to Mike. 56.
Here's Carr. It's complete to Brown, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Check 13. Hey, Haywood. Back. White.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. The handoff right side, it's Washington. Open space inside the 10. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Check it back. Later 2.
Washington, 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Right here.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 76 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do.
Wow. And it's caught inside the 10. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play.
That's that boy being 90-something overall.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. End zone, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Carr to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown.
That's AB. AB got that release off here. That's that rating, man. At 90.
Extra point by Carlson.
At 98 overall, man, you got to have 2 people on him, man.
7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got a man complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he's got some space here. And how about that for just running out the clock? 31 yards there and a first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. J.J. Nelson, 78 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
93. 93. Mike 5-4.
Throwing on first down is Carr. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
To throw his Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
It's out of time. Hey, orbit. Mike's 59. Let's go, dude.
They do go for it. It's Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Carr now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. He's crazy.
They'll try the left side. Washington. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
56. You must get tired of seeing me.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hey, we're good. You ready? Check. We're good. Check. Watch safety creep. Jumbo. Safety's creeping. Watch the safety creep. Express.
From midfield, here's Carr. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Carr now to throw. And Nelson's got it here right side. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
218, chop. Shift.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Caught by Nelson. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. This pass from Carr taken in by Waller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Carr gives it a shot, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes throwing complete there to Robinson. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Williams will try again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Good game, man.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about it.
Lucky fumble.